This is the reason why faith begins where our security ends. Faith begins where my own security ends. If you think you have faith and you are feeling secured where you are, step out of that comfort zone, step out of that secured area, then you will see what faith really is. Dear friends, God calls us out so He can call us up. Amen? Let me say it again. God calls us out from our comfort zone, from the comfort of just being okay with your life right now. Not wanting to take your prayer life seriously, not wanting to speak to your neighbor. You know that neighbor that the Lord has been directing you to, not wanting perhaps to leave your comfort. God calls us out of our comfort zone so that He can call us up. Come up hither. Amen. But the Bible text continues. But God doesn't just call us out, He makes a promise. And that promise is what we see in verse 2 of the text we're reading, Genesis 12, verse 2. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you, and I will make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. Amen. God promises to bless Abraham personally, to make him into a great nation, to bless him. God's blessings precedes and empowers the mission He has given us. Because when He says, I will make you into a great nation, He meant that I would really make you into a great nation. So simple. But who was Abraham? Who was Abraham? He was just an ordinary person. He was just like you and I. He was just ordinary. We don't know anything about Abraham except the fact that he comes from as he's a descendant of Noah and his father was Terah. There is no other thing. He didn't do nothing great. He's just ordinary. So you don't need to be a pastor. You don't need to be an elder. You don't need to be a deacon or a deaconess. You don't need to have a position to receive the call of God and to enter into the heritage of mission. You don't need to. Abraham was an ordinary person, and as disciples of Christ, we are encouraged to be faithful in that little thing that we do. Because when you are faithful, seest thou a man diligent in his handwork, he shall stand before kings and queens and not before what? Mean men. Abraham was just faithful in whatever he was doing, and that is also the reason why the call came with a blessing. When God calls, He blesses. This is the reason why divine blessing equips ordinary people for extraordinary mission. Amen? You think that the little prayer you're offering, you think that the little Bible study you give, you think that just posting on social media for the church, you think that just opening the door and closing it is something little. No. God gives divine blessing, and this divine blessing to we who are ordinary makes our ordinary things become an extraordinary mission. The text continues, and in verse 3 is where I will take a little bit of your time. Can I take a little bit of your time? Yes? Not everyone is happy that I take their time. Verse 3 is where I want to take a little bit of your time. Let me ask again, can I take a little bit of your time? I will bless you. I will bless not just you, I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, I will curse. And all peoples of the earth will be blessed through you.